Hello and welcome to my channel. So at the moment, there is quite a bit of stuff that's been going on around onision, and this happens a lot with the topic of onision. Sometimes days and days would go by and there would be no new information or no new stuff going on. But then suddenly one day there will be just a flood of new information or new stuff going on around onision. And at this moment, there is a lot of stuff going on. So the first thing I want to mention right here is an update to something that I covered in my last video, which there's a very good possibility that you have watched it because it has like 1,000 views on it. I did not expect that video to get 1,000 views, but it somehow did. Anyways, in my last video, I talked about how Onision's parents are going to be interviewed by Stephen Assange. He's the person who interviewed Sarah for Newsweek. He is a reporter at Newsweek, and he tweeted out this. Someone asked him, "Hey, when is your interview with Onision's father out? I think it will be a good read." And Stephen responds by saying, "I don't want to give an exact time because editorial red tape exists, but we are aiming for early next week. It takes a lot of time to get a proper timeline and fact check everything, but it should be worth it." So yeah, early next week, that's when the interview is out. So look out for that. By the way, someone mentioned this in my last video. This interview would be of Onision's father and Onision's stepmother. Thank you to the person who commented that, by the way. Now, speaking of interviews, if you watched my last video, you would know that Onision wanted Chris Hansen to come on his channel so that Onision could interview Chris Hansen, which makes no sense whatsoever. Well, Chris Hansen has officially confirmed that he is not going on Onision's channel. So Chris Hansen tweeted out this. "The first time I offered Greg/James an interview, he demanded $350,000. The second time I offered him a chance, he called 911. So from a journalist to a predator, once again, come on my show and have a seat with Chris Hansen." And then later tweeted out this video.
This probably won't come as a shock to most of you, but I will not be going on Greg, James, Onision's, the YouTube Psycho Brat from Washington State's members-only paid porn channel. I know he's trying to have a stunt to make you all watch and tune in, but it's just not going to happen. I still want to have him answer questions in an interview and have a seat with Chris Hansen, something he is not likely to do because he doesn't want to answer the tough questions about how he groomed and exploited multiple young women and how his negligence contributed to the near death of his 2-year-old child, among many other things, and police investigations and FBI investigations now underway.
And in that video, Chris Hansen still says that if Onision wants to go on Chris Hansen's show, he can. Now, this is where things get interesting because Onision tweeted out this. "Yo, if at Chris Hansen disables donations and ads, I will go on her show. Let's do this tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. No one makes money, only the truth comes out. Your move, Grandpa." Okay, so that is interesting. I honestly didn't thought that he would still go on Chris Hansen's show. I still don't know if he's just posturing that he's ready to debate, but he's not going to. I don't know. But honestly, I didn't thought that Onision would even say yes. Because in almost every interview with Onision needs to have the narrative control, essentially. It's the reason why Onision went on Keemstar's channel. It's because he knew that he's going to have the narrative control and no one is going to fact check him. I don't know if Chris Hansen would disable the ads and disable the donos. I don't know if that will happen. But hey, Onision has said that he will go on Chris Hansen's show if Chris disables the donos and the ads. At this moment, Chris Hansen hasn't tweeted out anything on whether he will or will not disable the donations and the monetization to have Onision on his channel. He hasn't said anything about that. So, yeah. By the way, talking about interviews, Onision also tweeted out this. We'll also do the interview live with at Keemstar as the mediator. His show is way bigger than yours. You guys down? At Chris Hansen? Retweet if you want to see the interview on Drama Alert. No. I don't want to see that. Keemstar had admitted in the live stream that he did with Edwin that he didn't do any research when he was supposed to be interviewing Onision. Come on. If someone is going to be interviewing Onision, I expect the interviewer to at least be familiar with some things that are going on, you know? It doesn't have to be every little thing, but at least should be familiar with the key pieces of evidence and stuff like that, you know? And Keemstar has no fucking excuse here. The Right Opinion had made, at that point in time, 3 videos on Onision. Keemstar has no excuse to not have done his research. And Nicholas the Oreo attaches this tweet as a screenshot and says, Onision has now unironically offered Keemstar to do the interview on his platform. This ain't a joke stream anymore. He's willing to do this without collecting a penny. Let's see if at Chris Hansen is cash or credibility. That's not the point. That's not the point here. The point is that the reason why Onision wants to go on Keemstar's channel is because he's going to have the narrative control. Keemstar himself has said that he didn't do his research, and he was supposed to be the one interviewing Onision, and he didn't do his research. This isn't about Chris Hansen's credibility. It's about Onision and how he's trying to control the narrative. To this tweet, Big Money Onision responds by saying, do you not understand that Greg is trying to manipulate it? Greg is on chopping block and he is in no position to be making demands. If he says he's not doing this for money, why is he demanding $350,000 from Chris to fix his swamp that he ruined? He wants Keemstar to be the moderator because Keem is too naive to realize anything. Keemstar, do you think you broke any laws? Greg, there's this Vincent guy. Keem says nothing. This is what I mean. We have seen how Keemstar interviews Onision. He's not going to be a good moderator. Also, I think that people might be exaggerating this a little bit because I mean, we have already seen Onision interview someone who is not going to be manipulated by him. Like, for instance, the interview that he did with Blair White, regardless of what you think about Blair, that debate was pretty good. Stephen Assange also tweets out this, let's see if Chris chickens out. I'll gladly take the interview if he does. And someone responds to this by saying, why not just have Repsion take it? And Repsion responds to this by saying, I will never do an interview with someone who attempts to mute people in his own streams when they try talking to him. I have seen how Onision does quote-unquote interviews. He debated a sock called Repsock long ago because I didn't go on to his live stream to quote debate him. Do you guys remember Repsock? That was such a long time ago. Jesus Christ. Essentially what he did was he did this. He debated a sock and he called it Repsock, because like Repsion didn't go on his live stream, so he debated Repsock instead of Repsion. It's dumb. Repsion continues by saying, look at any of his past interviews he's done. It won't go anywhere because he has the power to control your ability to speak. He wants full control over questions and what people ask/say. And Steven responds to this by saying, interviewing Onision for an hour and a half truly tested my patience. He took no responsibility and deflected every question. This is exactly what I mean. We have seen how Onision does interviews. We know his style. Like literally when he debated Blair White, I think it was Blair, on the topic of hey, maybe you shouldn't collect pictures of underage girls and put them in your videos and rate their bodies. And he literally spent like 20 minutes saying that he did not collect those images and looking up the definition of the word collect. We all know what Blair meant. We all know what she meant. And all he could do, oh, that's not the definition of the word collect. Amazing. That debate is amazing, by the way. If any of you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But this is what happens when he debates people who he cannot manipulate. So I am interested in Chris Hansen interviewing Onision because I don't think that he will be easily manipulated by Onision. But even then, I don't think that there is some new information that will come out of it or something like that. His interviews are known to be fucking shit shows. They go nowhere. He doesn't answer questions. He just deflects. So yeah, that's all that I have for this video. Like this video if you liked it. Comment your thoughts down below about what you think. Do you want Onision to go on Chris Hansen's platform? Subscribe for more videos. And yeah, stay safe. Don't touch your face. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day today.